Lesson: Navigating flexible working laws and practices. Navigating flexible working laws and practices requires a thorough understanding of the legal frameworks that govern employment relationships and the practical implications for both employers and employees. As organizations worldwide increasingly adopt flexible work arrangements to meet the needs of their diverse workforces, HR leaders must be proficient in implementing these practices while ensuring compliance with relevant laws. This lesson provides actionable insights, practical tools, and step-by-step applications to help HR professionals adeptly manage flexible working arrangements within the confines of employment law. Flexible working arrangements include remote work, part-time work, job sharing, flexible hours, and compressed workweeks. These arrangements offer employees the ability to balance work and personal responsibilities more effectively. However, implementing such arrangements requires a nuanced understanding of employment laws that vary by jurisdiction. For instance, the European Union's Directive on work-life balance for parents and carers mandates member states to provide flexible working arrangements for caregivers. In contrast, the U.S. lacks federal legislation mandating flexible work arrangements, though the Family and Medical Leave Act provides some flexibility for eligible employees. A crucial aspect of navigating flexible working laws is understanding the legal rights and responsibilities of both employers and employees. Employers must ensure that they do not discriminate against employees requesting flexible work and must consider such requests in line with applicable laws. For example, in the UK, the Employment Rights Act 1996 allows employees with at least 26 weeks of service to request flexible working arrangements, which employers must seriously consider. To effectively manage flexible working requests, HR leaders can use a structured process that includes clear policies, consistent communication, and a decision-making framework. Firstly, organizations should develop a flexible working policy that outlines eligibility criteria, the application process, and the decision-making criteria. This policy should be communicated to all employees to set clear expectations and ensure transparency. A decision-making framework can guide employers in evaluating flexible working requests objectively. This framework could include criteria such as the potential impact on team performance, the feasibility of maintaining productivity, and the ability to meet business needs. By using a consistent framework, employers can ensure fairness in evaluating requests and reduce the risk of discrimination claims. Case studies highlight the benefits of effectively implemented flexible working arrangements and the pitfalls of poor execution. For instance, a study by Bloom et al. On a Chinese travel agency found that a work-from-home policy led to a 13% increase in performance due to fewer distractions and reduced commuting time. However, the study also noted that employees reported feelings of isolation, emphasizing the need for thoughtful implementation and ongoing support. Practical tools, such as flexible work agreements, can formalize the terms of flexible working arrangements. These agreements should detail the work schedule, location, communication expectations, and performance metrics. By documenting these elements, both parties are clear about their responsibilities and can refer back to the agreement in case of disputes. Technology plays a pivotal role in supporting flexible working practices. Tools such as video conferencing platforms, project management software, and cloud-based file sharing enable employees to collaborate effectively regardless of location. HR leaders should ensure that employees have access to the necessary technology and training to utilize these tools effectively. Statistics reinforce the growing trend towards flexible working. According to a report by the International Labor Organization, the number of people working remotely globally increased dramatically during the COVID-19 pandemic, with 20 to 30% of workers in advanced economies working from home during lockdowns. This shift has prompted many organizations to consider more permanent flexible work arrangements, recognizing the benefits of increased employee satisfaction and potential cost savings. However, flexible working is not without its challenges. Employers must consider issues such as data security, employee well-being, and the potential blurring of work-life boundaries. To address these challenges, HR leaders can implement strategies such as regular check-ins to monitor employee well-being, establish clear work-life boundaries, and invest in cybersecurity measures to protect sensitive data. A framework for managing flexible work arrangements should include regular evaluations to assess the effectiveness of these practices. This evaluation could involve employee surveys, performance metrics, and feedback from managers to determine whether flexible working arrangements are meeting organizational objectives and employee needs. In conclusion, navigating flexible working laws and practices requires HR leaders to be well-versed in the legal frameworks governing employment relationships and adept at implementing practical solutions. By developing clear policies, utilizing decision-making frameworks, and leveraging technology, HR professionals can successfully manage flexible working arrangements while ensuring compliance with relevant laws. The effective implementation of flexible work practices can lead to increased employee satisfaction, enhanced productivity, and a more resilient organization.